Welcome to the PhoneArena.com review of the Motorola RAZR2 V9. The V9 is offered by AT&T and is a quad-band GSM phone with 3G data. It sports the same basic design as the RAZR2 V8 and V9M. It's got the glassy front mounted with a stainless steel frame, 2 megapixel camera, and large 2-inch display on the outside. It has the volume up and down and smart keys on the left side of the phone, as well as a single camera key on the right side. The back is coated in the same soft touch feel we've seen before, and there's a single speaker at the bottom, which is plenty loud. There is no mechanical latch for the battery door, so the user simply slides it up to remove it. The V9 offers Microsd for expansion, and we like to see that the slot here is not covered by the battery. The external display is a large 2-inch QVGA display with 262,000 colors. By holding the smart key, the user can unlock the application, and then touching it again will launch the music player. The volume rocker will allow the user to sort through their songs, and they are sorted by playlist, artist, and album. A touch of the play button and the music begins. However, this is the only use for the touch buttons on the V9. We're not sure why Motorola disabled so many of the features that we found on the V9M, but we'd like to see them in future software updates. Opening the V9, the user will find a 2.2-inch QVGA display as on other RAZR2s. However, this display is 262,000 colors as opposed to 65,000 colors found on some, which means the display is crisper and easier to read. Below it, you'll find a fairly standard dial pad, a little bit different than the one found on the V9M. It's got 7 keys around the directional pad, and the directional pad is a little bit smaller due to the addition of a back key below. You have a left and right soft key, shortcuts for MediaNet and cellular video, send, and the back key. The dial pad still has the rubber numbers and letters, which means dialing with one hand is simple enough. However, the phone's wide enough that text messaging is probably going to be achieved with 2 thumbs. The left soft key is your options soft key, and the right soft key is main menu. Unfortunately, the main menu is also accessed through the center directional pad key, and you cannot change the right soft key option. Given that there are many other personalization options on the V9, we'll give it a pass for this one. You can change the home screen layout as far as the shortcuts are concerned. And you can also change the main menu, both as how you look at it, either icon or list view, as well as reordering the menu to your liking. The V9 runs the same Synergy software Motorola phones have used for years, and it runs fairly quickly. We found no stability issues, and it's nice and smooth. We do think that there are many options up on the top display that can be combined. AT&T Music, MediaNet, AT&T Mall, and cellular video can all fall under one category. Under My Stuff, you'll find a lot of multimedia features such as the media finder, camera, the video camera, and games and applications, but you'll also find the tools, which we would think would be a more appropriate top-level setting. The music player is a good player. It's a native player from Motorola. You can check all the songs that you have, or play just songs on your card, and it can also create playlists. It supports MP3, AAC, and other related AAC formats, WAV, and MIDI. The video player will play MPEG, H.263, WMV, and Real Player formats. We like the extensive codec support shown by the V9. We find the same 2 megapixel camera on the V9 as we find on other RAZR variants. The pictures are relatively good, especially in outdoor lighting conditions. Colors are represented accurately, although under indoor conditions they were a bit faded. Options are semi-sparse on this phone. Auto time capture is just a self-timer. and under Setup, you can change the resolution or quality of the camera. The little on-screen icon allows you to change the zoom, up to 8x in this case. You can also change the style to black and white, blush, antique, and other similar options. Exposure and lighting. There is no multi-shot option, and it takes about 3 seconds to launch and capture a picture and get back to the viewfinder screen. Overall, we were fairly impressed with the V9. The phone offers a great look, pretty solid build quality, although we did find that in this area the hinge is a lot looser than found on the V9M. We'd like to see more functionality out of the front screen, but the user interface was fairly solid, and we have no real complaints about the phone. For users looking for a sleek 3G phone, the RAZR2 may very well be your answer.